once again. You're a huge part of the show. You help make this go. We want to know what you think. I want to hear from you. Give me a call. 1-877-TEL-HLN's the number. You pick the topic, phone in. You can email us as well, cnn.com/Prime News. We also have a new feature, text messaging. Very easy. Instead of writing in the phone number, you write in HLN TV or the numbers. It is the numbers, 45688. And start your message with the word Prime. It'll filter right to us. You can include your name and state if you'd like. And we'll be showing your text messages throughout the show. Again, always love hearing from you. And so many of you passionate about this story. Casey Anthony and the tragedy with little Kaylee. Well, it's Casey's birthday today. She's 23. And while she's behind bars, the Florida State Attorney's Office has turned over more evidence to her defense team. We're talking emails. A photo of Kaylee's T-shirt was found with the remains. They're looking at, is it video? The Anthony's private investigator talking on his cell phone at the crime scene. It was recorded before police found Kaylee's remains. So they also could be, as Mike Brooks has told me, there could be audio of Lee Anthony talking with an ex-boyfriend of Casey's, Tony Lazzaro. Let's bring in our guests, and again, we want to hear from you, 1-877-TEL-HLN. Mike Brooks joins us once again, along with criminal defense attorney and former prosecutor Mark Eiglarsh. All right, Mike, let's start with you on this one, and let's start with this video. We've got detective or PI, private investigator, Jim Hoover. He's taking videotape of the Anthony's private investigator, Dominic Casey. This is near the crime scene, in and around the crime scene, a month before little Kaylee's remains were found. What can we glean from that?
You know what, Mike, we've talked about this before, and I don't think there's really much, anything new to glean from that particular piece, because apparently he was talking to some psychic who was up in Virginia who was guiding him around the area. You know, again, I don't believe in psych. I think it's hocus pocus and makes great cable TV, but when it comes to investigations, I don't really believe in that kind of thing. But on the Hoover side of thing, no. But on some of the other things, we might get a little bit of new information from it, but not too much from the Hoover.
Okay, let's hit Mark on that front real quick. Mark, anything the defense can do with this videotape? This is crime scene now of Casey and Hoover taping Dominic Casey.
Yeah, what we don't know for sure is how they're going to use it. All these experts will look at the videotape and see if that can corroborate whatever defense theory they're going to run with, you know, nobody knows exactly what that is.
All right, let's stay with you.
It's not Zanny the Nanny anymore, that's for sure, Mark.
Yeah, good point.
It better not be.
Right.
Yeah, for her sake.
All right, of this evidence that we're hearing about, Mark, we kind of hit on some of the highlights that we might see. Your defense, what would you like to get your hands on most here?
Well, maybe a confession from someone else other than my client.
Right.
You know, I don't know. Again, I don't know which way they're going with this. I have some theories on what I would advance. If we just had any indication from Jose Baez as to what direction they're going, this could all fit in together. But I don't think that they've got anything solid yet.
Okay. Well, Mark, you know, when the whole video we're talking about that Mike mentioned, where Tony Lazzaro, the Florida Department of Law Enforcement, wired up a car for sound and audio and video, and he went to a Subway sandwich shop and met with Lee Anthony, Casey's sister. Now, one of the things I thought was interesting in this was that Lee said in the transcript that Zenaida Gonzalez used to come out and hang out at the Anthony home. But days prior to that, he said in a deposition that, no, he didn't know any of Zenaida Gonzalez. I thought that was very interesting, just the conflicting statements. You know, is that going to play into anything?
It's very possible, because they say the best lies are based on half-truths, that somewhere there was a Zenaida Gonzalez might have crossed her path some way, and she just took that and then ran with it and then embellished the theory. That's my hunch.
Okay, let's bring in Brian Russell. Dr. Brian Russell, our forensic psychologist. Brian, you with us?
I'm here.
Hey, let's hit you on, we're hitting on a few topics today. One of them, again, Casey Anthony's birthday. No family visits. Yeah. Now, the family's been with her at court the last 2 times. Why do you think they don't pay her a birthday visit here?
Well, if they did, you know, we would all be showing it, and it would be on videotape, and they would have to do it from another building. I mean, you know, happy birthday, Miss Defendant. There you go. I'll serenade her for us right here on Headline News. This has got to be rough on her. Somebody who is as self-focused as she seems to be. This is another reason I think it's illustrative of why I know my friend Mark Eiglarsh disagrees, but I think if she gets to the point where she sees all of the rest of her birthdays looking just like this, we may yet get another story out of her.
Okay, guys.
But Kaylee never got her 3rd birthday, Mike.
No. She's not
Absolutely. Good point.
I disagree. You'll never hear her speak again.
And I guarantee you she got cards from all over the country, though, so don't feel too bad, because it happens in every high-profile case. Needy, lonely people try to connect with these folks.
Right, and George encouraged it during the memorial service. You know,
He
to
did.
send compassion towards his daughter and to send letters and cards.
Yeah,
Gentlemen,
the Crimea River.
More coming up with Mike Brooks, Mark Eiglarsh, and Brian Russell, the 3 amigos. We continue.